my YouTube family and friends. I pray that everyone is having a blessed Sunday morning. It is indeed a blessing to be alive. I'm on my way to the Lord's house. It's more than church, it's His house. So I'm on my way there, and I am feeling good this morning. Got up this morning and got ready and everything. Walked outside, and sorry, my heater's on full blast. Walked outside to get in my car. I forgot I need to get my battery replaced. My battery is real low on my key fob. So I tell you, YouTube helps you out on so much. I went back up to into the house, and to our condo, and I was like, I did the little on the back of the fob, and there was the key. And I think I knew that, I could manually do it, but I was like, okay. But the key, I need to get that replaced. It's been going down for a while, and I think it's actually dead now. So I'm gonna get that replaced pretty soon. But it's just it's like it's not enough time in the day to get stuff done, because I go in late and I work late. So I really honestly don't have a lot of time to do anything through the week unless I get up super early, and I don't want to do I don't want to do that. I like getting, because I have to take my daughter to school, so that's sort of not an option either, unless we're going to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, I'm going to figure that part out. But I'm just happy to know I have an alternative. I can use that manual. So we'll do that for a little bit until it starts to annoy me. And then I want to do the, because I think, well, with this, I can't do the start. I can't do my, what do you call it, when it's real cool out. I can't do my, I can't think of the word, where I start the car up. I can't do that, the quick start or whatever it's called. But that's okay, because it's supposed to be real warm out next week, so I won't need to do it anyway. So anyway, I just thank the Lord for helping me, and it's so much stuff, it's a lot of stuff that I'm learning. I'm still learning since my late husband has passed away. And I'm not afraid to learn, but I am willing. I'm willing to learn, and I'm thankful to Jesus for helping me, because, there were times where back in the day, I would panic, and I called my stepdad, and Daddy, how do you do this? And I don't know how to do this, a lot of sometimes disturbing them while they were doing something, and I was ignorant, I just didn't know. But I am no longer in that place. God is allowing me to learn stuff, and I literally went back up into the condo, Googled about the key fob, and it immediately came up, said just do the manual. And I was like, okay. But like I said, I believe I knew that, but I don't know. I was trying to hurry up, get to church, so I wasn't really thinking clearly. But I thank the Lord for YouTube. I thank for a lot of things that are on YouTube that are really helpful and handy for us in our everyday lives. So, but I wanted to bring a word of encouragement. Is don't look back. Keep moving forward. Whatever the Lord has for you is all in front of you. It's good for us to learn from what we learn from. It's good to. It's nothing wrong with reminiscing on how things used to be, but also we must learn from those things and move forward in Jesus, because we're living in a time where people want you to, they don't want you to grow, and sometimes we don't want ourselves to grow. We're afraid of growth. But I think back about on jobs, how they'll bring in a new system, or like the job I'm working at now, I think it starts in I want to say it's August, or it's the latter part of the year, and it's they're bringing in a new system, like a new workflow system. And so anytime you're dealing with a new system or something like that, you're gonna have some pushback, you're gonna have some resistance. A lot of times people they don't want to deal with change, and a lot of people, they won't change, but they don't want to do what it takes to change. And a lot of times these different processes or whatever, you gotta, it's indeed a process. You gotta learn how to enter this in or enter that in. And I've been on quite a few jobs in my work history where, some were on super old systems and some were on, brand new systems. So, there was this one job when I left Blue Cross and I went to their system. I had the hardest time, but God helped me. I had the hardest time trying to, retrain my mind, because I was so used to the new stuff. And then that job, they were still filing papers in a file room. And so it was just hard for me to, I was like, move forward, because I was so, trying to remember what I did in my previous job. And I finally just had, their email system, everything was just outdated. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it was like you were in the 90s. And this was in like 2010, but the Lord helped me. He helped me, and He retrained my mind so I could learn their system and just let go of what I knew, at Blue Cross, because, our systems were updated. You got to stay constantly updated when you're dealing with patient files and all this, that, and the other. So I thank the Lord for helping me with that. But don't allow people to keep you in that place, that old place. I've talked about this so many times. It's okay to remember, but the only time you should look back is to see how far you come. Don't be stuck in your past. When my late husband passed away, I was kind of, I'm gonna be honest, I was stuck. I was looking at old pictures and, reminiscing, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you don't want to be stuck there. You don't want to find yourself dwelling on that, every day. And constantly living in that place. You want to be moving forward. So we have so many pictures, of just especially on Facebook. It's tons of pictures on there, and I'm gonna keep my word to myself. I'm gonna go on there and get download all of those pictures, because those are like super, super memorable for me and my children. And especially since he's gone now and he's gone to his heavenly home. But I'm gonna download those pictures, and I don't know, I'm gonna do something with them. I gotta first find somewhere to download them, because I have to I think you have to get a little drive, I don't know, you have to get something to download them on. So that's something I need to do. And then I most likely after I do that, I'm going to totally get rid of my Facebook, because that no longer serves me. The only reason I was on it, was, primarily when I was on it, it was people pleasing. It was trying to be seen, and I'm no longer in that place. So, I don't need to do that. But again, we have to let go of our past so we can move forward. And, we can't be holding on to stuff that, people, things that no longer serve us. We got to let go of it. We really do, because God is doing a fantastic work in all of us. But he still can do it, but it's resistance if we're trying to do what we want to do, and we're trying to hold on to old stuff. And people constantly will remind you of things you used to do and laugh about it. I've spoken to people since we've been here in Colorado and back home, and they bringing up old stuff. They don't want to hear about what we're currently doing or what we're a part of now, but they bringing up old stuff that happened 10, 20, 30 years ago. So, there again, people, I'm telling you what I know, because I have experienced it, and I am experiencing it, past and present. People do not want to see you do good. They don't want to see you grow. And they don't want to see you they don't want to see God do great, wonderful things in your life. They want you to stay stuck, and a lot of them, they stuck, and they want to be stuck. They don't want to grow. They don't want to do nothing, because a lot of them, I hate to say it, but a lot of them are afraid of change. They don't want to do what it takes to change, and they just like the place that they're in. It's a safe, to be honest, it's a safe place, and it feels good to them, because they don't have to do anything special or whatever. They know they're familiar with it, and they good. So as always, I pray that you always hear Jesus speaking through me and not just me. Have a beautiful, blessed Sunday. In the name of Jesus, go bless somebody and pray someone blesses you. I love you, but remember, Jesus loves you so much more. Bye-bye.